And we are live. I don't know why I'm saying we've been live for a minute and 14 seconds already, but hey,
What'd you say?
I said I don't know how we've already been live for a minute and 30 seconds already, but it is what it is. All right,
Okay, let me share.
share. Everybody join the broadcast. It's still morning. Good morning, everybody.
No, this is 1 hour. Wait,
What?
this is from earlier. I'm
Are you
looking.
okay?
Good morning, 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 good morning. Whoo wee!
Okay, yeah. All right, let me turn this. Yeah, we live. We live, baby.
There we are. I can see it now. Come on in, y'all. Come on in, come on in, come on in, come on in, come on in. Let me adjust here. Come on in. What's up this morning? Man, listen. They didn't put us through the ringer. Okay?
Yes, they have. Definitely. Oh, I don't want to say too much of why they mess
Yeah.
around and put us right back through it.
So listen, we were supposed to be on this morning at 7 a.m. this morning. And when we got on, uh, man, we had our guest on Facebook. They locked me out of my page. And so I was listen, I was about to go through one. I had a moment. I'm like, wait a minute. Like what are y'all doing? Because like this ain't how we do. So I need everybody to do me a favor. I need you to share this. I know we're late this morning. So many things happening in Chicago where we are. We are launching our own show, Trey and Frey, and we might have to add Jay, as in Jay Step.
Right.
Frey,
Frey, and Drake.
Trey,
Jay.
Frey, and Dre. Frey,
Yes.
Trey, and Jay. However you
Right.
want to do it.
Right.
Frey,
Could be
Jay, and Trey. But listen, I want you guys to come on in. I have some special guests that we're going to get on the line. They've been holding on since this morning. Listen, Chicago, good morning. Good morning to you. I wish we could have done this a couple hours ago when we were rock, load, and ready. We've been up since 4 o'clock this morning getting ready to do this. They have no idea how broadcasting and radio works and how early you got to be up, man. Facebook really tried to they really tried to take me off my square this morning. I promise you. I was I felt heated and cheated. Okay?
Right.
So please do me a favor. Do me a favor. You all come on in. Share this as I'm pulling all the people in here now. I need you all to share this. And let's get some folk on here who are not at work yet. I tried to catch.
Yeah, tried to catch the people before they went to work.
Yeah, the people that were going to work, the people that were coming from work, the people that were getting ready to go into work, the people that were looking for work. Yeah. And so when you come in, y'all, just let me know that you're here. It is 9:46 in the morning, Chicago. Good morning. I woke up this morning and found out that and unfortunately that Chicago we've come into some violence last night on the west side of Chicago where several people were well, Facebook don't allow you to say some words, so you guys know you know what I'm talking about. But 14 people were wounded by violence last night in Garfield Park, and so hearts and loves go and prayers go out to those families, those people that were affected. I guess they're still trying to iron out the different things that went on and that happened. But to find out in your own city that that's going on is heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking. And then to wake up to the news that in Houston, Texas, a lot of my friends left Dallas and went to Houston Monday because they wanted to, check out some things going on in Houston. And I wake up to the news that Takeoff was killed yesterday, and he was,
Wow.
what's going on? Takeoff from the group the
There it
Migos,
goes.
which is Offset's cousin, and
That's horrible.
what is going on that we are experiencing all of this tragedy and craziness. What is going on? Now, what I need to do, the people that's on right now, I'm having a hard time inviting my friends. This is a new stream for me. And so we're trying to work through the kinks today. We got Trey Hova in the house, man.
Yeah.
Engineering, setting all this up. I mean, the man works wonders. There's a many people I can call, but the only one I can really depend on is Trey Hova. I'm telling you.
And I'm just I try to do what I can do when I can do it, you know.
That's what I'm talking about. If you're in, let me see you in the comments. We're able to read your comments. We got it going. StreamYard, please post your comments. Good morning, people. Good morning. Good morning. We got a lot to talk about today. What's going on in Chicago, all over the world. We got events coming up. We're going to talk a little bit about the Chicago Bears. Some of you seem to be heated because Roquan Smith has been traded. We're going to get into that a little later. Right. We have a special guest coming up within the next 2 to 3 minutes. Good morning, Whitley Brooks. We got a special guest coming up in the next couple of minutes from a great charity and foundation of Gone But Not Forgotten, foundation that are leading the way and taking care of children and helping children who have lost their parents through violence. Okay, because we are live and streaming on Facebook, there's certain words that we cannot say that they will, Instagram lets you say whatever you want. Okay,
Right.
And people say it's the same platform, same people, but they got different rules. Okay,
Right.
It's almost like a marriage. You can get away with stuff with mama, and you can't get away with it with daddy. So it's crazy. Listen, I got her right here. I got Tara close to us, and hopefully she didn't just go away that quick.
Right. Yeah. Okay. There she. Okay.
Yeah, because I know she's at work. Let me get her in real quick, and then we'll go into jump into some of these other things. Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know, Trey, put that flyer up real quick. If you don't know, this Saturday, we are having, Chicago has come together. Over 50 comics and entertainers have teamed up. They have teamed up to come together for one charity to raise funds for children who have lost their parents. And I have right now the founder of the foundation, the charity, Gone But Not Forgotten. I have her right here with us live. She's going to tell you some more information about everything going on with this charity, how we can help them. And listen, guys, I need you to share this. Listen, Chicago, after what happened last night, we should be in a rush to help each other, especially our children. We should be in a rush. I know my school teachers are teaching right now. Some of them will see this when they go on break. We're going to come on possibly a little later because we were running behind a little bit this morning because Facebook, they just was like, nah, bruh. We don't know what you're doing. We good on you this morning. You're usually okay, but I don't know what you're doing. And so I'm sending as many invites as I can for people to come out and listen. Share this video real quick. Share this video real quick. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to introduce to you. Give me some horns or something, Trey. We ready to rock. Yeah. Yeah. Tara is somebody. Tara Patton is somebody. Ladies and gentlemen, the founder of the charity, the foundation, Gone But Not Forgotten, helping children and supporting children who have lost their parents through violence. Miss Tara Patton, welcome her on the Trey and Frey Show.
Good morning. Good morning. I'm glad to be here. Thank you for having me.
Hey, Tara, you're looking good this morning. We're sorry about all the technical difficulties this morning. We had a great show this morning that nobody saw. How about that?
Right.
Tisha, I see you in the stream. Listen, Tara, really quickly. They see you in the classroom, so you're helping children all day and all night.
Every day.
Every day, all day and night. This is a 24/7 hour job, and it's not easy being around children and helping children, especially those that are not your own. But Tara has done something special. She has made a foundation and a group of children become her own. She has taken on the task to take care of hundreds and thousands of children that have lost their parents in our street, Chicago. And I want her to talk about a little bit about her foundation and her passion, what made her start this journey, and what they are doing now, and how we can help this charity.
All right. Well, I started this not-for-profit Gone But Never Forgotten because I had lost a lot of friends in my neighborhood to violence. And we were young growing up, and they were young, and they had children when they were young. So as you get older, although I don't have any kids, I start to think like, whatever happened to, such and such kid or this and that. And then the alarming rate of violence in the city of Chicago also push me in that direction. So what we do is that we raise funds and donations of toys. So around the holiday season, we will register children who've lost their parents to violence, and then we will deliver gifts to them on Christmas, also as well as have a children event for them to come out and have a good time.
Wow.
Yeah.
And so
Awesome.
and so Trey, I know we didn't get the fifth third ready for this ticker, but maybe we can put it on there in a second because we want to get that information because there's a lot of people who didn't know this even existed. Let me just be honest with you. I have done charity for heart disease, domestic violence, lupus, cancer, you name it. Okay, I have done so much charity work over the 15 years of me doing comedy and entertainment, even growing up as younger and being a part of things. When I became a grown man, those charities, every year I'm putting on events and different things for these different charities. And to find out that we have a charity that's tangible, that's close to us, that's a part of our community, this is a big deal for me. I said I have to get involved with my own community, with my own children. And let's just be real. As much as we do for those different charities of lupus and heart disease and cancer, those foundations get millions, if not billions of dollars on a yearly basis. And our children are suffering.
Mind you, we're doing all of this work out of my own pocket and with my own friends and connections who donate generously to help me carry on this nonprofit throughout the years. We have done all this work for the past 3 years without grants, without any money from the government or any help, just off word of mouth and donations. And each year we raise about $2,000 to $3,000.
And listen to me. We are going to help Tara pick up this foundation. We're going to carry this Chicago. We are not going to allow this to just sit on her shoulders. I'm telling you right now, today, with Trey and Frey, we are going to back this foundation 100% and make sure that it gets national notoriety. That's right. That's right.
Right. I totally agree. This is a beautiful thing you're doing. It's so thoughtful and selfless. We need more people like that just to stand up and try to help out. And it's a beautiful thing. I'm so happy that we're all together just trying to spread this word and raise awareness for this foundation.
You are absolutely right. Thoughtless and selfless. And because of that, we have a responsibility, Chicago, to make sure that our kids in our cities, because a lot of time we say, who are parenting these kids? The truth of the
Mm-hmm.
matter is, some of these kids don't have parents. They have been taken away from them in some extreme measures. And when I thought about you, Tara, when I first met you, I said to myself, and I heard about the foundation, I said, what? I don't know. I couldn't imagine what my kids would do without me. It literally
Yes.
brought tears to my eyes and it shook me up. And any parent knows that feeling of just just imagining your kids without you. And I got some small babies. And so I don't know how they could wake up every morning, because sometimes they know I'm here at home in the basement and they're looking for me. I can hear them upstairs. Daddy, Daddy, where's Daddy? Daddy, where are you? And just imagine me not being
Yeah.
capable to just be alive to be there. And so hearing that while I am alive, it breaks my heart for the children that don't have that opportunity to see their parents. So Chicago, we got a big responsibility to help this charity. You can do that right now by going on my page, hopefully Tara's page. We're going to share that flyer, Frazier.com. I need you guys, listen, I need you guys to flood this charity game on Saturday for these kids. Listen, some of the kids from the program are going to be there Saturday, Tara.
Yes, yes, they will.
Listen, you're going to have a chance to actually see and meet and hug on these children, okay? And let them know that we are all a parents, okay? As I was saying, we walk around saying, who's raising these kids? Truth of the matter is, some of them don't have parents. And we as a community have a responsibility to make sure this next generation uh, turns out to be something magnificent, that they have the same opportunities, the same chances as people, those with parents. All right. Some of you have different stories where you got the mama, you live with your mama, you ain't met your daddy, or vice versa. These kids' parents don't exist. Okay.
Right.
Okay. And so have a heart. I need you to share this. Every foundation, every charity, every pastor, every person, every community leader, every worker, every school teacher, every police officer. I don't care what you do. Radio host, entertainer, promoter, whatever your job title is. I need you to share this information. Gone but not forgotten will exactly be what it says. We will not forget those children. We will not forget this foundation. We will not forget this charity. And listen, the numbers for this game, they're a little down, but we're going to push this week. My goal today is to sell 100 tickets today, because this charity needs funds to be active and do active work. Ladies and gentlemen, $10 are the tickets. They start at $10 right on my website, Frazier.com. Put that flyer up so they can see Trey. I just need y'all to see some of the names and people that's getting involved, Tara, so people will know. And then you can share this on your page and your information so people will know. Look, these are some of the most prominent, some of the most
Talented, funny.
talent.
I mean, you got an all-star roster here, and not only is this a good opportunity to have some fun, to come to the event, see some people, network and all of that, but it's all for a great cause. So you can come out on a Saturday afternoon, like see these talented people and have fun, play basketball, and all of that.
Correct.
That's gonna be hilarious in itself.
Let me tell you something. When you have 50 entertainers and comedians all in the same room, first of all, I think this is history. I don't remember this many comics of this prestige being together in one room. First of all, I'll be there. Okay. We got my boy Mike Samp, who's been traveling all over the world. Okay. He just did a movie shoot the other day. It's supposed to be on one of these channels, Hulu or Tubi, with Dion Cole and others. My boy M. Brown, who's been killing the I can't say that word, who's been destroying the Laugh Factory and been all over the world. Calvin Evans, man. Somebody I went to high school with. Can you believe that? We both are comics. Calvin has been traveling all over the world doing big things. These people have been on major television networks. Barry Brewer, y'all know Barry. He's been on Tyler Perry's The Bruh, different programs and streams. He got his own theater here. He got his own. Man, Barry is doing it big. And then you got Damon Williams. Come on. Damon Williams has traveled all over the world. Right now, he is the I don't know what to call him. The big promoter. He's a promoter and a comedian, but he gonna play some comics. Okay, he's taken riddles by storm and has brought that club all the way back. And has been traveling all over the world. Hosted by Leon Rogers. Come on, our own Chicago, one of our own funny man who's been in this business a long time, who is highly respected. Comedian Corey Bell will be there with him hosting. She's been all over tour with Monique and different artists, been doing her thing. I'm talking about we got female comics coming. They're going to come do their thing, halftime shows. We got Don Ski, who's been promoting everywhere. Rodney Lumpkins, Marcus Shavers, Omar G. We got Richard Gallion, one of the most prominent figures in our community, who has his own theater now and has been doing great work. Whitney Brooks is gonna be they got a female. It's gonna be like Love and Basketball. They got their own Cheryl Swoops is what I call it, but AKA Sanaya Lathan. Yes, the women are representing. I'm telling you, they even got a cowboy, dreadhead cowboy. Now I told him, don't ride that horse. Don't you ride. Don't you ride that.
Going down 79th Street.
Don't you park that horse. Don't you park that horse outside this basketball game. So I will put this back up a little later. But Tara, I want to tell you thank you. I tell the people how because there are people on here who say, hey, I know some children whose parents have been affected by violence. And how can they be connected with your program, and how can they reach out to you and donate at any time other than just this basketball game? Not just donate, but send you those kids for your roster.
Yeah, if anyone wants to register a child, you can do that by email at gbnf2018@gmail.com. That's gbnf2018@gmail.com. I check my emails every day. So anyone wants to register a child, I'm sorry, saying student because I'm here at work, a child, you just go there and put the contact information of that parent, or if you want to be the contact person, just leave your information and we will get back to you.
GBNF, that stands for Gone But Not Forgotten. Gone But Not Forgotten, GBNF. Make sure you guys go to that email. If you know children or have children or think about children, I don't care if they're from your church, they're from your community, they're your relatives. Listen, we want to make sure that we take care of them. It takes all of us. It takes a village. Tara Patton.
I put my our Facebook and Instagram in the chat, so you guys can find us there as well.
And we'll copy those links and make sure that we add them to the links that we're on our website.
Thank you guys for having me.
Thank you for letting us bother you at work while you're working. She always working 24/7, no matter if it's at the school, at the home, at the center, in the community, at the church. She has a heart for kids. Tara, we love that. We love you. We appreciate you for coming on. And we probably have you on before this week is over, okay?
All right, no problem. Anything for you guys. Thank you again.
Thank you, Tara. Y'all give a big round of applause. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you, Tara, one more time on the Trey and Frey Show. Listen, Chicago. I'm not getting off here today. We got to listen. I need y'all to get these tickets. Like I'm getting ready to put the official link in the comments. You just heard from the foundation's founder. These kids, they don't have the funds. There is no notoriety. Nobody's paying attention. It's our job to bring some light. It's our job to bring some notoriety. to foundations and people like this. And Trey, this is your first time probably hearing about this
Right,
foundation. I
yeah.
mean,
Like
just
when
hearing
you
about it, how did it make you
like
feel?
hear about a foundation like that that even exists, like it's just like it's a good thing that they do exist, but it also just reminds you, like it makes you think of your own situation. Like, what if I wasn't there for my child? Or, and it is a sad thing that these kids are going through, and we could just be, a little bit of brightness in that darkness that they are experiencing. And it's like the ways that you can help by simply like just coming to this basketball game is for this charity. And we're gonna put the information on there so you can reach out directly and find a way that you can help. It could be, your services, your time. Like everybody always says, it takes a village, right? But this is your chance. Like these kids, all they have is the village. So let's take this serious and not just ignore this, because this is important.
This is important. This is our community. And y'all know what's going on. Anytime, am I reading this right? Am I reading this right? Anytime, is it 14 people are shot and then one got hit by a car in our own East Garfield Park? How many children were affected? Not just if children were affected by the violence, but these are parents. Somebody's parents were affected. So this foundation is exactly for this. In Chicago, listen, I don't know. I mean, I've had the opportunity to do this, even the Stop the Violence rallies, Stop the Violence basketball games, but this is something different. This is something that, because I just cut the music, Trey. I gotta be real. I can't do it with this music on. Cut the music. Let me talk Chicago real quick. Chicago, how many rallies do we have to have? Huh? How many marches do we have to have? How many times do we have to wake up and hear that 14 people have been shot, 15 people have been shot? So I don't know. We have to try something different. But what I'm concerned about is our children, because it's evident to me that our city is out of control, and it is affecting our children in a great way. And so to be able to have a foundation that's tangible, that you can see, where your money's going, where your time's going, where your energy's going. It's something that I can be involved in. I'm tired of marching. Yeah, I had them cut the music. I'm tired of marching. I'm tired of holding up posters. I'm tired of press conferences. I'm tired of meetings. So this foundation is something that can intercept all of that time, energy, effort, and say, you know what? We know when we do the marches and different things like that, it's supposed to be proactive, or maybe it's reactive because it's already happened. But we can be proactive in helping these children who have already lost their parents, and understanding we have a foundation, we have a charity, we have a place that these children can go and they can be funded. And listen, it's an opportunity for you to be involved in a major way. If people don't think that $10 is major to a child, then you miss the mark. You don't know how many children need. We're talking about from ages 0 to 17. We're talking about everybody that needs Pampers to pampering. Okay? Children need Pampers. They're at the age they need pads. $10 goes a long way. Don't think that your donation is short. Exactly. But Chicago, I got to put my glasses on, because I'm reading 14 people were shot in West Garfield Park yesterday, including a 3-year-old. A 3-year-old. Then I'm hearing over the weekend, and this is why the foundation is so important. A mother kills stabs to death her baby's father after their baby shower. You mean to tell me that the kid isn't even born yet? The father is dead. The mother's in jail. So now we have a child that we're going to have to pull and be a part of the program, gone but not forgotten, because they don't have a parent. One is going to be incarcerated, and one is deceased. This is happening every day. Every day. Right on the west side of Chicago. 29-year-old man, 29-year-old woman, 33-year-old man. After your own baby shower?
Yeah. I mean, you don't know what would possess somebody to even do something like that. Like, I know, like I said, we got to check on our people too, just to, let people know that you're there for them, and you care about them, so they care about their own lives and situations. You know, don't think any situation is too big for you to come out of. Yeah, just because they even just perform and act like that, not only to take somebody else's life, but to ruin the rest of your own life and your child's life that's not even born yet. That's a lot.
That is a
Wow.
lot. That's a lot. And I want you guys to understand that, um, we took the liberty today to come on. I didn't post. We didn't say, hey, this is gonna be happening coming up in a week, whatever. Listen, we're gonna be on here, all right? Frey and Trey talking about different things that's been going on with us, and we want you guys to be able to chime in. We're gonna have it so you can call in. We're gonna have it so we can have some viewers on video if you're capable. We're gonna make this a fun show. So Trey, if you can change that fifth third for me and put it back on JeremiahFrazier.com so people can understand, because we're going to put more information up there. We're going to stream from Facebook. We're going to stream from YouTube. We're going to stream from other platforms that allow us without kicking us off like they did this morning. And we're going to be on from 7 to 9 in the morning, 7 to 9 in the morning. I know that we were on a little late today, but that's okay. We're here now. I need you guys to do me a favor. I need you to share this and share the information. Right there, I have it pinned. Comics versus Promoters .eventbrite.com is where you can find the charity. I need people to go on right now. If it's in your heart to purchase 10 tickets at $10, I need you to do it. If it's in your heart to purchase 5 tickets, I need you to do it. If it's in your heart to purchase 2 tickets, I need you to do it. Even 1 ticket, I need you to do it right now. I need you to tell every community leader, every parent, teacher, neighbor, senior, youth, listen, go here so we can support these funds, because Chicago, this is let's just be real. This is just who we are. We are leading. Unfortunately, we lead the world in a few categories that we are not proud of. Violence, probably worse sports. We'll get into that in a minute. And now I'm here. We lead the world in rats. We got the most rats in the city. And I know it's true because I've never seen a rat in Hyde Park until a few months ago when I had to perform at the promontory. I got out my car and the rat wanted to valet it. I said, sir, where are these rats coming from? Chicago? Where are these rats coming from? And so you can go on my website, get those tickets, JeremiahFrazier.com, or you can go on the link that I posted, take you right there, comicsversuspromoters.eventbrite.com. I'm going to come on this afternoon, if we allot it to, with some more comics, promoters, and different people when people get off work. I know this is my work from home, my entrepreneur crowd right now. And it's crazy because the first video we put up, it was sharing, it was going. We were projecting 100 people already, and they kind of slowed us up, but that's okay. You all are going to help us. You all are going to share this.
Right. Yeah, it's crazy like how some things can happen, but like you overcome and you get through it and you just keep on pushing on.
I was pissed off.
Yeah,
Anytime you try to do something positive, it's like a roadblock. I'm like, my Facebook page has never, ever, ever. I've never been suspended. I've never been in Facebook jail. I've never been blocked. I've never been restricted. They claim it was a security measure because they didn't know it was me. But if I'm live, you can see me. It's me. What other verification do you need than me being me in person? You're watching me.
Right.
I'm not on here selling Bitcoins. I'm not on here, talking about metaverse. I'm not trying to get you to send me $1,000 to no Cash App. It's me in the flesh telling y'all that this Saturday, even if you can't make the game, I want you guys to be able to donate. This is a big, big thing. Put that flyer one more time so people understand. Go on my page and share that flyer. For the charity Gone But Not Forgotten annual Comics versus Promoters, November 5th. That's this Saturday at 12 noon, hosted by Chicago's own Leon Rogers. DJ AJ Swagger be in the building. Listen, y'all, this game gonna be so off the chain. It's gonna be so much fun. We got so many surprises for y'all. 3-point contests and the official game. I'm talking about these promoters have been talking crazy. They really have. I can't wait to get them on this afternoon. They have been talking crazy. Good morning, Miss Wiley. And listen, you have to be a part of this in some capacity. If you can't make the game, still make sure that you donate a ticket so we can get as many children there as we can. Somebody just said, put me down for 10 tickets. I don't know who that is. I'm about to find out right now. But let me tell you something. All the people that are buying 10 tickets or more, I am going to give you free tickets to any show I have coming up. Just to say thank you. Any ticket to any show I have coming up. If you are getting 10 tickets, that's my thank you to you. Okay? It's coming in now. And I appreciate y'all, Chicago. Listen, a lot of people can say what they want to say about my city. One thing I know is a lot of people say ain't no unity in Chicago. Ain't nobody looking out. You can't make it here. You can't do this and that here. You hear that everywhere you go. Chicago is a city full of haters and this and that. Well, listen, we have 50 comics and 50 entertainers that have come together. This is unheard of.
Right. Like when you talking about
Cortez Rhodes. Sorry to cut you off. Cortez Rhodes put me down for 10 tickets, man. That's my man right there. Thank you, Cortez. He free to my shows anyway. So I'm gonna have to get him another a thank you. Yes, unity. Tibiana, that's what it's all about. And Tibiana, yeah, I got my glasses. I can read today. That's what it's about, man. We are pushing, and thank you, Cortez. We are pushing to sell 100 tickets today, and guess what? We down to 90. Cortez is going to get 10. Even if you're getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 20, whatever is put on your heart. Listen, to be able to fund these kids, to be able to be a part of something where you are helping children in your community. I mean, what's a baby gonna do? Hearing this story of somebody's parents that the mom killed the dad after the baby shower right here on the west side of the what? This baby is coming to the world with no parents.
Yeah, that's a horrible story. I mean,
Trey, a lot of people don't know that this is every day, not just in Chicago, everywhere. But we got to help. We're home first.
Yeah. Right.
And I know the ultimate goal of that foundation is to become worldwide because it happens everywhere. And we have a responsibility. We have a part in this. And, one thing I know, people talk a lot, but they don't walk a lot. Okay. Wow.
Wow. Let's go.
Make that 20 tickets for me. You know, I wish I had the bottle girls here to come out and with the sparklers, man. Cortez Rhodes, man, just got 20 tickets, which means we're down to 80. And you know what, man? Make some more. Can we get some hand claps? Can we get some?
Wow, that's truly amazing, man.
Listen, Cortez Rhodes from his company is called Rejuve. Rejuve. Listen, they are the number one, and I hope I'm saying this right. Is it Epoxy? It's the flooring company. They are number one in the nation. If you've been to 83rd Street and have eaten some good food at what's the restaurant, Trey? You should know it.
Ooey.
Oh, look, I knew he knew it. Ooh wee.
Yeah, they started out at the church in New Life. They talk about a story of a company just starting out selling outside of a church, and then they were selling the tea inside of Harold's, and now they got their own whole restaurant. I just think that just shows you, you know,
Trey don't miss no meals. I knew I could count on. I knew I could count on him.
With a name like ooh wee, you know.
And they're not lying. When you eat that food, ooh wee. But Cortez's company, Rejuve, the number one epoxy flooring company, they did those floors. So when you walk in and you see that nice flooring and like, this is nice. He's responsible for that, and he goes all over the world in different states, and him and his company. So please go to his page, shout him out. Cortez Rhodes just purchased 20 tickets for the charity game. I'm choked up. Look at that. For the charity game on Saturday.
Being Cortez a blessing, Rhodes. That's awesome.
Man, thank you, man. Yeah. Thank you, man. That is wonderful. I don't know where the horns went, but you when somebody buy 20 tickets, they get extra horns, extra hand claps. They get the bottle girls.
Yeah, we're going to find out how to get that graphic on there. I didn't know it's going to be necessary for today. We'll have it.
and it just came through. He just bought 20 tickets. He didn't just say it on Facebook. He actually did it. Give us some more horns, man. Give us some hand claps. Give us some love.
Wow, that's great. That's dope.
Man, thank you, Cortez. Thank you, man. Your appreciate, man. Your love, your donation will not go unnoticed. When at the game Saturday, we're gonna make sure we make mention of this. People, put that up one more time. That flyer up so people understand what's happening this Saturday. This Saturday. Now this is a Chicago game, but we needed it in a safe place, so we went to Lansing. Don't get on the messenger. I'm just being 100. Free parking, by the way. People need to know that. Free parking. Listen, this game is gonna be awesome, man. They've been practicing. I don't know if y'all go to my page, y'all see I've been in the gym. I've been in the gym.
There's so many reasons to come to this. It's like this is going to be an event you don't want to miss, period. But
when are you going to be able to be in a room with 50 of the most prominent entertainers and promoters? Let me tell you about these promoters. The people y'all pay to see: Chris Brown, Kevin Hart.
Yeah, right.
They are responsible for bringing these people here. They make the deals. They shake the hands. They open up the venues. These promoters, these ain't no small time, okay? Any big club, any big venue, they work hand in hand with them. I'm talking about everywhere from Erie Crown to the United Center to the Harold Washington Cultural Center, Tribe, any place in your own backyard, the Fulton Market, the District. All the places y'all go, even on the South Side, all those clubs y'all go to, the Public League and I don't know what's open no more. You know, every time we go to a club, the next month is an orange sticker on it. That's just Chicago.
Yeah.
But these people they are some of the most prominent promoters. And for them to take time out of their schedule to say, yes, we want to be involved. Yes, We gonna play, and they say they're gonna kick our butts. Comics. This is crazy. And I have comics. They're flying from Dallas. They're flying from Atlanta, everywhere, just to make sure they home on Saturday.
Wow, that's dope.
Okay, we honoring a few of our Army veterans, Navy veterans that are still on active duty that have promised to be at the game Saturday, y'all. We got the media coming out, the radio stations are coming out, the editorials are coming out, families are coming out, children are coming out. It's gonna be, man, I can't wait. I can't wait.
Right.
You got to be in the building. Please get your tickets right now. All right. Go to my website, Frazier.Live, or I posted right here. I pinned it, comicsversuspromoters.eventbrite.com. If you can't make it, just donate a ticket so we can bring those children in there that want to come and they can't afford to come. Okay. Right. Every donation is important. It doesn't matter how big, how small. Once again, Cortez Rose, man, you the 20. Man right now. 20 tickets purchased.
Wow, 20 tickets. I mean, wow, what a blessing. Like, and this is a great opportunity to be a blessing for somebody. Like you said, if you can't make it yourself, $10, can sponsor another kid that can go see the event and then have a great experience for a great cause. Just the cause alone should tug at your heartstrings enough to want to help this lady and her foundation out. I mean, she's doing something that's really needs to be done, and she's doing it all on her own. She's not getting grants, so she needs our help. So let's help her out so she can, like sometimes we say we too busy and to do this and that. You have an opportunity to help somebody else who is putting in the time to help these kids out who lost their parents to violence. So like $10 is really nothing that you'll miss, but it goes such a long way for these kids. I can't stress that enough.
And let me tell you all, she's not getting the notoriety. There's no, okay. Can y'all see me on the screen still? Because I'm inviting in somebody. Let me make sure they can see me. Okay. Let's be real. The media, they're not going to push a foundation that's doing something positive for our kids. And when I say our kids, I'm talking about Black children. That's why my shirt says Black mixed with a little bit of Black. Because unlike some other celebrities that's been in the news recently that I'm not going to go into, I am for my people. And I have worked. Nobody can tell me. It's what I have experienced. I worked for 12 years in the public school system in Chicago as a teacher, as an assistant teacher, as a dean over my 12 years of time. And I have worked for behavioral instructional schools. I've worked at Montefiore. I've worked at Buckingham. I've worked at Crane. I've worked at Clemente. I've worked at, my last school was in Inglewood. All the kids from the old block, them was my babies. You wouldn't believe some of the cases, some of the stories, some of the things that came across my desk that these children deal with. A lot of their parents, y'all think they just locked up. A lot of them are not living. And so for us to be able to have an opportunity to dive into helping children without parents, you need to click the link right now. Donate. Go on my website, Frazier.Live, or the link that I pinned. And listen, this charity event, they deserve to have a breath of fresh air. You wouldn't believe there is no notoriety for stuff that's positive. I bet right now, if I tag this post, I'm about to go off, or I'm tired of this person, or I'm about to get a divorce, or I'm about to do this, I guarantee the viewership would be astronomical.
Right.
So we got to do a better job at promoting positive actions, positive foundations, positive things going on. This is great. It's a sad thesis, but it's a reality. Gone but not forgotten. Children who have lost their parents through violence, we are supporting them. We are funding them. We are making sure that their Thanksgiving is has some normacy to it. Their Christmas has some normacy to it. They don't deserve to be left out for holidays and birthdays and every day because their parents are gone. They could not control it. These kids did not take their own parents' lives.
And just think of how important it is to know that somebody cares about you. Just think like what it means to that child and their psyche, and to know that a community came together to help them and that they care about their well-being. That alone could just affect them for the rest of their life, to say, know that, yeah, even though I don't have a parent, and but there are people out there that care about me, who care about my life and my well-being and my situation enough, to help me and want to be there for me. So just think about the love that is going to give them, just by showing up to this game, or buying a ticket. These little acts that you can do is going to go such a long way. So
Man, man, I I'm telling you guys. I'm telling you guys. You got to get involved. You got to get involved. And we're saying that, let me say this. Let's go into this because I'm sad today. I mean, I'm okay, but I'm a bit sad. I am a fan of the Migos. I'm a fan. I love Offset. I do. Say what you want about me. I don't care. I love Offset. I love, they're all cousins. They're family. They're family. And to open my Facebook this morning, to open my Instagram and see that Takeoff at 28, another rapper killed. And let's be honest, 28 is a tender age as well.
right, yeah, 28 years old. That's horrible. I mean,
This is happening every day, whether you're a celebrity, whether you are famous, or whether you're a postal worker, a teacher, a doctor, a lawyer, a preacher. I'm
it,
I'm I'm hurt by this. I'm taken back because I mean it's public information. You know what's been going on. The Migos, they've been on a break because they've been having you know, some riffraff within the group. But they're family, they're cousins. And people, we got to be careful about holding grudges and having all this riffraff because we can wake up tomorrow and everything can be different. Just because you're 20, 28, 25 doesn't mean you're going to live to 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Man, prayers out to his family, Migos, the group, Offset, who's married to Cardi B. Like this is
yeah,
wild.
right.
But what's even wilder, to wake up and hear that 14 people have been shot on the west side of Chicago, including a 3-year-old baby. What the hell are we doing, Chicago?
Yeah,
No, what the hell are we doing? I want to know. What
yeah,
the hell are we doing?
yeah. I don't understand what makes it so easy for somebody to just pull a trigger, knowing that the effect. I mean, to take somebody's life. I mean, I mean, I just don't understand how can you devalue life so much
A
that it,
3-year-old, an 11-year-old, a 13-year-old. This is ridiculous. When I was growing up, and let me just tell people who don't know, most of my family, all of my family, not even most, was born on both sides of my family. Now, this is strange. My mother and my father, their entire family were born in Cabrini Green. So, Cabrini Green was where we spent all of our time growing up. Okay, it's very rare that both of your parents are from the same neighborhood. So my whole side of my mom's side, whole side of my dad's side were born in Cabrini Green. When it was getting ready to go down, they say take the kids inside. There wasn't no shooting when kids were outside. It was rare. Not saying it never happened. It was rare.
yeah, how could you constantly shoot at a and I mean, it's so much to unfold here. I mean, yeah, of course we don't have like every single detail, but there's no reason to shoot into a crowd full of kids and then like it's like Jesus Christ, if you're gonna be a shooter and learn how to shoot. I mean, like how you hitting 3-year-olds and 11-year-olds? I'm like, if that's the least you can do is go practice or something on the go learn how to shoot.
No,
You just got a gun. Like
let's not open fire
right,
um, on on
Jesus Christ.
on crowds of kids
Yeah, like what are you doing? Like
like this. How about let's
what I don't like first of all you shouldn't like what like you pull up on a crowd with guns anyway, that's just idiotic. And then you just shoot aimlessly into the crowd, hit kids.
and then the people around y'all videoing and you're not calling the police. What is that about? We pick up our phones not to call the police but to video.
Yeah, a lot of people just like trying to get clout and whatever, and I mean, like I said, it's sad. It's a lot to unfold here. Like one like shooting in a crowd of people. Like I'm pretty sure all those people. Like I don't like know what the event was in particular, but you know, if you got an event or a gathering where you got kids there, and you decide to go pull up on them and shoot at them. That's I don't understand that at all.
It's out of control. It's out of control, man. It really is. And yeah, that bothered me today.
Yeah.
It really did. It bothered me today. Uh Trey, I know we're working out some kinks. I don't know if we have some transition music, but let me just tell you guys, stuff like this is happening every day. And I want to say it's everywhere, but it's not. It's most frequently Chicago, Atlanta, Texas, California, Baltimore, predominantly black neighborhoods. And we start marching, we get the banners out. No justice, no peace. We hold rallies. We get on the news. We want to fight when a white man takes the life of a black man, or when a police officer kills one of our black men. But when some idiot shoots up a park, 14 of our black community people, a 3-year-old, an 11-year-old, a 13-year-old. This is trauma. This is a serious problem, Chicago. And I'm not gonna linger on this because it's become too common. It's become too common. How many rallies we gotta have? How many events we gotta have? How many times CNN got to get on and say this is mass murdering because it didn't happen in a school, because it didn't happen at somebody's workplace, because it happened in a park. Y'all think this is normal? It's 14 people that ain't got killed today in a war in Ukraine and Russia. And they dropping bombs. They trying to kill people. 14 people. Prayers and thoughts go out to the family, man.
Yeah.
But again, this is why we do what we do. This is why we're having the charity game Saturday. There are a lot of children, thousands of children in the Chicagoland area who don't have parents. And listen, I just need you all to share, bring notoriety. And another reason is, and I'll go into this afternoon, we weren't able to get ads on the radio because all the politicians have taken the ad space for the next week and a half because of the election. When the ad people tell you can't buy an ad,
Right.
So it's voting time. And all of this, that's what I believe, all this Kanye West and stuff is it's just a distraction from, ain't nobody talking about voting. We've been talking about Kanye every day. And Kanye is a whole nother show on Trey and Frey. We'll deal with that. We'll deal with that later in the week.
Yeah, talking about a lot to unfold. Yeah, that's a week's worth of show right there. The
do
whole
that later in the week.
Kyrie situation.
Kyrie, all this craziness. I do want to transition. I have to talk about the Chicago Bears before we get off of here. Got a lot of people upset. So just give us a minute to transition, Trey, and put up that flyer again. Give us some music, man. You listen to Frey and Trey. How about that? Frey and Trey. And I'm going to try to get Jay Shep in here. I'm going to invite him and get a link in. We have some people that's trying to come on. Listen, if you got comments or you want to chime in, just let us know in the comments, and we'll send you a link on how to get allocated.
Right.
My account was locked this morning from Facebook. They locked me out. They said, y'all not going to do this.
Yeah, it's like people say, it's always something, but don't let it stop you.
But don't let it stop you, man.
Yeah,
don't let it stop you. Right. All right, give us some music, Trey. We're going to transition in 1 second.
I got to make sure we got to play something that's royalty free so we don't get kicked off.
Listen, make it instrumental. Don't play nothing that's going to get my page taken twice in 1 day.
Right. That sounds like, because even the instrumental will get you hit. So I'm getting something together now. Yeah, it'll be less than a few seconds. Get it together, but once again, make sure y'all go look up Gone But Not Forgotten on Facebook and Instagram and donate to that, because I mean, to be able to help somebody out that's helping others, you know, we need to uplift those people as much as we possibly can. You know, don't let her get discouraged by, somebody who wants to put in the time and the effort and the leg work. You know, you can help fund that person so they're able to do the work. You know, it's almost like saying that's the least you can do. I don't want to say that, like, for you, this is like your society, like this is where you live, and you can complain about situations, but here's an opportunity to help change and help, make things better. You have an opportunity to do that.
Absolutely right. And Chicago, let's stand up. Please click the link right here. Cortez Rhodes bought 20 tickets. All
20.
Right. I see I got a lower Fifth Third. I wish I had a higher one to say the goal is 100 tickets and 20 are sold. 20.
Okay, I'll try to figure that out.
And while he figured that out. Okay, cool. And information's right there all on my page. Y'all see that this Saturday. We don't have no more time left. Come on, y'all. It's this Saturday. All right. Take that down, Trey. Let me holler at my people real quick before I get out of here. Chicago Bears. This will be our last segment before we get off, and then because we did good. I'm pleased with this. I'm pleased with this right now.
Right.
And we're gonna come on this afternoon before we go into Bears. Let me just tell you. So Trey, we're gonna be on at 7 a.m. tomorrow or what?
Yeah, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this.
All right, it's official, y'all. I'll make sure I make an announcement. I'll launch tomorrow, 7 to 9. Frey and Trey will be on. Okay. Right. And I know I'm gonna get a call from Jay Shep. Like, man, we've been trying to do this podcast, and he's in Los Angeles, so we're gonna have to find a bigger screen and put him on the lower third or do something. But Frey and Trey will be live tomorrow, 7 to 9. It's the everyday show, Monday through Friday, Frey and Trey. And we are launching. We ain't make no announcements. We just said, let's just do it. All right?
Right. Ain't nothing to it but to do it.
So before the 11 o'clock hour, because we're going to hop off at 11, because we both got to eat.
Right, yeah.
And we're going to come back on at 4 this afternoon when people are leaving at work, 4:30, and just be on for an hour to make sure that we give people a chance to understand what's going on, because a lot of people are at work right now. But the Chicago Bears have traded Quinn last week. Some would say the best pass rusher we had. And then they have traded Roquan Crybaby Smith, is what I've named him because of the crying he did at the press conference last week. I don't know, Trey. I haven't got your opinion. We didn't have a green room.
Right.
So this might turn into Stephen A. Smith right now.
First of all,
I wish Braggs was on right now, because and maybe we'll get him on tomorrow. But listen, I want to know from you, how do you feel about the move and where the Bears are headed, what they're doing, what's happening? Because it's a lot of people crying, just like Roquan. And I want to tell those people, you can go with Roquan.
Right. Move
to Baltimore if you're going to cry, because I don't want no football players that cry. This ain't, listen, I'm sorry, football players can't cry. You can't cry. You can't whine. Basketball players, okay, that's fine. It's a finesse sport. In football, you're going to get hit at every position. You can't be out there crying and whining. That's not, bro. They say ain't no crying in baseball. No, ain't no crying in football. How you feel, Trey?
All right.
You crying? Okay.
I like the trade. And this is why. Both the trades. All right, like when we're in an evaluation year, as the Chicago Bears are in an evaluation year. I'm not going to say rebuilding. We're evaluating this team, the players that we already have, and next year is like more of a rebuild, because that's when you got all the tools, like the draft picks and all of that stuff. So that's what we're kind of building up to. But the reason why I like the trade, because when the big picture is developing Justin Fields. And I know everybody's crying on O-line, this, and wide receiver weapons, that. But the more experience and reps he gets under with competent coaching and all of that, you saw the last 2 games. You see that he's getting better. You see his progression. So that's what you want to see. Like the first time we looked like a productive professional offense the last 2 games, and you see the progression that quick. And when you get rid of a piece like Roquan, who, is probably our best defensive player, oh, why are you doing that? We're not going anywhere this year. So you get what you can for that player for the future. Why trade Roquan? We're not going to pay an outside linebacker $20 million plus. That's insane. They offered him a contract around 16, 17 million. He turned it down. You, I don't care who you are. If that player is not rushing the quarterback and putting the quarterback on the ground every play, you don't pay that player over $20 million a season. It just doesn't make any sense. You got too many holes to fill in this team. So we need to fix up the line on both sides. Those we got the draft pick, so we can get young players. Like you got enough to get veterans in a salary cap. So they're doing everything they're supposed to do to make this team better for the future. Because if you believe you have your quarterback of the future, then this is how you build a team around them through the draft and by getting young talent, you knowing how to pick. You know, I mean that's how you do it. I mean, there's no use of overpaying and like these players like Roquan who don't like he's an impactful player, but look we still they still put up 49 points with Roquan on the team. So like you need the players that are going to get at the quarterback and because like he's a good coverage linebacker. He's I ain't gonna lie, all pro. Um, I liked him as a player, but I don't like you with $20 million when we got way too many positions to fill on this team. So smart trade.
So so you're giving Poles the benefit of the doubt here. And what do you think about Eberflus?
Eberflus, as, like as a coach, I think he's doing a good job. I mean, as far as just putting the team in a good position to, like, it's not going to be perfect, but when, you can tell, like, when a team is being coached well,
they playing much better,
right?
They're more competitive, they're not getting blown out. I mean, Sunday was weird because I didn't expect Pollard to do what he did, but that's why I'm glad they traded Roquan because he don't make a difference without. Let me say this. I know there's some people upset about Roquan Smith.
Yeah.
I know. He is a good player. I'm not going to tell you he's not.
Right.
He did lead the team in tackles. But he won't anymore. There'll be a new guy to lead the team in tackles. But let me tell you this. Matt Eberflus is not Matt Nagy. Ryan Poles is not Ryan Pace. I don't know how we got Matt and Ryan again.
Especially like when he made a quote like Matt and Ryan are football guys, and and then we get a new Matt and Ryan. I'm like, what is this dude on? But yeah, I digress. Go ahead.
I don't know how we got them again. But what I can tell you is I haven't seen this team play this competitive since the Super Bowl season.
Yeah.
Like they're putting it all together with a roster that's probably the worst roster in the NFL.
Right.
Roquan Smith, he put his foot in his mouth. Him and Lamar Jackson, which is interesting because you send him to a place with a guy already, a team is telling him, bruh, we're not paying you that. Yeah. And so now you got another guy who want to rep you got a defensive player who's probably going to be one of your best defensive players and a offensive player who's probably your best offensive player, both negotiating for themselves, both asking for astronomical amounts of money, who don't have agents, who don't understand the market. And honestly, I'm just gonna put the word out right now and let y'all know. I don't think they paying Lamar Jackson.
Yeah.
And now that they got Roquan Smith, I can back that up. Now, Roquan, nobody's giving you $20 million. You're not that effective alone. Okay?
Yeah.
You're not that effective alone.
Yeah, it's right. And to tell you that, if your linebacker is one of the ones that's leading, actually, was he leading the NFL in tackles? I think.
No.
Was he a top 3? I mean,
I don't
because
care.
think
I don't
about
care
it.
because he was making empty list tackles.
Right, but think about it.
I
Is
trust
that
Matt
necessarily a
Eberflus.
good thing? I mean, is that a good thing? That means you're on the field longer.
Well,
that means
what I'm
that means
hearing
that
is
they get into the second level, past the line. You want one of your linemen to lead the league in tackles.
There are people who know and who believe that there are some things in practice this man just can't do. A coach knows what he can't do. He like, all right, I'm gonna let you play to your strengths because that's what's gonna make you look good. But I gotta tell this 4-3, it ain't about that. I'm telling y'all right now, that's why Roquan was getting beat all Sunday. It wasn't because he didn't have no help. We got some dynamite corners. I don't care if they are rookies. Brian Poles had the number 1 draft for the picks. We didn't have a number 1 pick, y'all. But we got some top corners. We got some Pro Bowlers, some future Pro Bowlers. I'm telling you.
Right.
And now Chicago has 9 picks next year. We got 9 picks. Oh, it's open season, baby. It's meeting Trey. All right, Trey. We got to wrap this up and get out of here because we got a late start today. But we are going to come back on, ladies and gentlemen, at 4 o'clock because we're going to introduce the morning show. We're going to be doing from 7 to 9. Frey and Trey. So we're going to work this out. Make sure we get our screens bigger, the tickers bigger. We're going to get a bigger split. We're going to make sure that you all know about this. And so before we go, I just want to put up one more time. This Saturday, y'all. This Saturday, we're going to talk about this when we get on, and we're going to highlight Cortez Rhodes, who bought 20 tickets today. Annual Comics versus Promoters. And we're going to try to put that ticker up for the goal today of 100. So when we get back on here this afternoon, we need to sell 80 tickets, period. 78. Somebody just bought 2. Here we go.
All right, let's go.
All right.
All right.
And so we're going to see y'all this afternoon, Frey and Trey. When we come back, Trey, the trade deadline is today, right?
Is it today? November 4th? Yeah.
Hey.
So might have some breaking news.
So after I set my fantasy team, we'll hopefully we'll come back.
My whole starter lineup had a bye. I'm like,
when we come on this afternoon, we're going to have several promoters and entertainers that are going to be a part of what we're doing Saturday on. So y'all, it's going to be energetic. It's going to be fun. I know in the morning, sometimes we got to give you that news. Prayers out again to the families that were affected by the violence yesterday at Garfield Park, a 3-year-old, 11, 13, and all the families of the victims that were shot. Prayers and thoughts and prayers, man, out to the Migos family, man, and the loss of Takeoff, man.
28 years old.
I'm not gonna be able to listen to that music the same. Offset and Takeoff, anybody that knows me knows this is 2 of my favorite. Migos, I just love the Migos. Their style, their flavor.
Yeah, they're fun. They're a fun group. You know,
they are what we need at a time like this. And it seemed like all of my favorite rappers are just, but people don't know about me, and I'll talk about this later at 4. Juice WRLD is one of my favorite artists, man. That boy is so talented, and it seemed like every song he was trying to tell us he need help. And so for the people that's Kanye enablers, y'all probably should be listening more of what he's not saying, but saying through what he's saying. And you probably would understand what he needs right now. Because, that's a whole 5-hour show, Trey.
Right.
But it's Trey and Frey.
Right.
We're going to have some outro music, intro music. We're going to have it together when we get back.
Little jingles, have sponsors, little commercial breaks, everything.
Hey, you know what? We're going to complimentary sponsor Rejuve.
Definitely.
I was going to
say that too.
So I'm going to get on the phone with him. I'm going to get his logo. I'm going to get everything. I'm going to send it to you. And Trey, man, it's been a good first run, huh?
Right. Yeah. Very good. Very good.
And it's going to get even better every day, y'all. Right. Trey and Frey, We'll see y'all this afternoon at 4.
All right, let's go. See you.